much as possible, but then late game everything switches around and Jax becomes the monster, Aatrox becomes the kill me multiple times.
We saw actually Freddy beating Renekton as well. Ooh, Svenskeren turns around, doesn't get vision of him just yet, but he will do if he walks straight towards this bush. Diamond catches on towards him. He's going to have the assistance of his mid laner as well. Remember that Mega Inferno bomb, the bouncing bombs come through. Mega Inferno will just dodge out of the side.
And helps Svenskeren out. Didn't have to use the flash either, just took a lot of poke here, with Dragon being alive. If he wants to try and go in for Smite,
Eddie caught out, Eddie taken low, Eddie going down, first blood, Candy Panda.
The power of Morgana, when you max your binding here, snare people, I believe it's 2 seconds now here. And Sona is so squishy, she's so immobile. Once she gets snared, it's an easy target, easy kill, and a dragon now. Even though Svenskeren took so much damage, because they managed to get a pick on Edward, they could get the dragon.
SK having a 70% vote in the early phases. Edward try out, oh, crescendo! 90 caliber netted away from by Candy Panda, beautiful.
With that black shield target, he's gonna die very fast, especially with Svenskeren coming in. There's the binding.
Crescendo just coming off cooldown, it may be used in a second. Soul Shackle goes down, that's gonna be Enrated catching on them. There's the double kill. Enrated taken so low, but gets a heal come off there. Eddie's in trouble. Candy Panda comes in, one more shot, gets the double kill. It's Svenskeren that steals it away. And the Mega Inferno bomb not gonna land either because Enrated.
Freddy now going very aggressive onto Darien.
Ultimate used by Freddy. Can he have the damage down? Genja's going to try and turn this one back around. The counter-strike will land, and Freddy passive should be dropped here. Genja, though, with the poison tick, not going to quite be enough to even pop the blood well. Of range, you can see Diamond, as you mentioned, flanking around. This is going to be a 4v5. SK Gaming are being cautious on this one. They realize it's going to happen. They catch on towards Diamond, quickly catching around. Genja's going to get focused on Svenskeren, kicks him back into the team. SK turn around, quickly focus on towards him. Freddy goes in, deep on that one. Bassing comes out. The crescendo was used on nothing from Edward, and SK Gaming get the kill with nothing to go towards Gambit.
So we talked about how Gambit had a wombo combo they could use where they simply land all these ultimates together, do so much AoE damage. Nick didn't use his ulti. Edward delayed his ulti by such a long time that nobody joined in with Diamond once he started the fight, and then Genja afterwards.
Too greedy maybe. Diamond gonna catch on towards Svenskeren. How's he gonna get away from this one? Red buff was picked up. He's gonna get pounced on. Diamond's in there. Svenskeren tries to safeguard away. Diamond's now gonna try and steal. Can he get away from this one? Darien jumps on towards him. He's got no passive now, but the Darien catches on him. And Rayton comes around. Jesus joins the party. He gets himself the kill on Darien.
So sneaky plays here by Diamond, picking up the double buff.
And they know they're going to have to go diving in towards that turret, but if they put enough punishment on towards him, they could take this turret down.
As long as they get a stun onto him, they should be able to kill him.
There they go, jump, leap strike goes on towards him. Freddy very low, he's going to go down. It's Darien that gets the kill.
Nice setup here. You see, Darien just walking in, pops the counter strike and waits for Freddy to... No, and they have no wards in this area here, so Diamond has binding!
Caught out in the binding, kick straight back in there, he will go down. Soul Shackles was used, Darien not going to get involved in that fight. Diamond simply caught out by a pink ward.
It's not the first time just farm as much as possible. The tower was so low, no point for Gambit to do anything.
Edward caught out, kicked in straight away, Soul Shackles comes out, that's going to be enough to lock him down, or will it? Freddy goes in to make sure the job is finished. Darien teleports in, he comes around the side, but the rest of his team are in trouble now. Freddy's going to get locked out, Bloodwell was popped, but SK Gaming are in charge right now. Freddy's so low on health, Candy Panda finds Genja out in that try, can't stealth up away like he used to on Twitch. Now Nick's in trouble, Jesus has locked him out, he's going to go down, one more hit's enough, and Jesus gets the kill there. It's a 3-for-0, SK in full control.
And everything starts with Edward actually being slided down.
I think it is on those. Genja, meanwhile, as you say, way out of position here. Oh, Nick gonna get pulled in. Shockwave, that's him dead. Eddie goes down. And SK,
Baron.
It's cleanup duty time. They're gonna get the Baron.
This is what SK Gaming as a team does really, really well. Once they get the lead, they know exactly where to be in the map, they know where to push, where to put the wards, and just spot out the enemy team, get the picks they need, take the objectives, and then just close out the game. Diamond needs to steal this one.
Oh, can't get in there. Dark Binding catches him out. He can't get within range. And SK Gaming locked that one up.
Darien again, though.
Darien's just being a nuisance. Teleport top lane, though. Freddy's going for it. He's going to try and finish the game right now. Gets on towards the Nexus turret. The rest of SK Gaming are going to follow. And Freddy has a hell of a lot of damage. You can see that's one Nexus down. Edward's not going to be able to do anything about this one. It's only Edward, as you mentioned. He's going to get himself the second Nexus turret down. He's just going to back away from this one. He's got Svenskeren with him that can finish the game right here. It's 28-minute mark. The rest of Gambit are back. And I think that's going to be SK back in a way. It's forced Darien to stop pushing them in, though.
So I got both Nexus Tower here. Mid lane is being
continuing to push that top lane, which Diamond's trying his best to keep away from the Nexus, but the rest of SK are moving in. It's a 5-on-5 defensive force for Gambit.
Oh, they need to go in for this fight here. Darien, Counter-Strike.
Oh no, he was locked up and slowed down. Now he's going to get caught out, kicked away from the fight. Diamond gets found out. Freddy does go down though. It's a counter, but it's only his blood.
Wow,
The shockwave
yes,
comes
yes.
out from from Jez, catching on towards him. Dark binding on Nick. He gets on the fountain, but it's SK Gaming again with another dominant victory over Gambit, just like they did 2 weeks ago.
So very nice lane swap early on here. SK Gaming managed to actually get a lot of farm onto Freddy with it. Candy Panda was just raising the bot lane. He was very, very happy. And as soon as we got to the Dragon fights, as soon as we got to the team fights itself, SK Gaming were just the stronger teams. Especially their wards in this game here, they kept catching Gambit out of position over and over and over again. And Gambit would just never get the real team fight.
Fantastic performance once again. SK Gaming take victory and continue now towards that top table position. Can they track down Alliance? Alliance have the entire Super Week ahead of them. Of course, 4 games for every team. That's the first one for SK being picked up. We're going to be seeing them a lot this Super Week. Gambit Gaming, meanwhile, down that bottom lane. Bottom half of the
Bottom lane.
Bottom lane. Well, it's the bottom lane of the table. The bottom half of the table. They have to turn their frowns upside down and get themselves some wins, because they are in danger of slipping out of the playoffs right now, and it's not a position that they like to find themselves in. It's not a position we're used to seeing Gambit in.
So if you just look at this game itself, I mean, the picks from Gambit, if the